Now, integration with cloud-based services is really a prerequisite when talking about our next theme, and that is social computing. The internet has really transformed the computing experience over the last couple of years from a solo model to one that is highly connected to other people around the world, where the other people using the application are as important or even more important than any other feature of the application. And this has really led to an explosion of personal expression and a lot more enthusiastic users. When you're connected to other people, you want to use that application even more. And it's really profoundly changing how we experience software and interact with information. Now, one of the most obvious examples of social computing is social networks. But what a lot of people find is that as we are more connected to everybody, it actually gets kind of overwhelming keeping up with the flow of information. And so what we've done is we're aiming to help that with a new service called Adobe Wave, as in waves at you. It's a notification service, and what it does is it brings together notifications from a variety of software and cloud services into a unified experience. And a pre-release is being introduced here at Max so that you can begin thinking about how you might leverage these capabilities to connect up to notifications for your own service for your users. So let's take a look at Wave. So Wave is both a desktop application built in air, and it's also a service in the cloud. So I can just come here and sign in, and when I do so, we'll find that I got a message on MySpace that somebody sent me a message, and I can come here and just say open Adobe Wave, and this brings me to the home screen. And the home screen shows all of the services that I have registered with and signed up for using Adobe Wave, along with the recent activity. So I just got this message from MySpace, and before I got some Super Poke on Facebook. Now if I wanted to add more services, I can click this Add button, and it shows me here are all the services, and I've added pretty much all of them, with the exception of eByte and lastminute.com. And this is one way that you can add new services to Adobe Wave. But you can also do it from the service itself. So let me close this and go to my browser. And I'll go to lastminute.com, which is a UK-based travel site that's really very popular. And this is on a staging server because we're working with them on adding support for Adobe Wave. And you can see I can navigate around the site, and they have a little badge that they attach that says get desktop alerts right, get deal alerts right on your desktop. And so I can just say click alerts. What that does is it triggers Wave, so it triggers the Air application, and says, and then I'm then prompted as to whether I actually want to get notifications from last minute, and I can say yes. And it brings it up, and you'll notice that Last Minute has now been added as one of the services that I'm hooked up with. So what I can do is I can close this, and I'll close the browser. And if a deal comes through, I should get notified. And you can see that I did. And this time, instead of clicking on Open Adobe Wave, I'm just going to click on Last Minute, which then brings me into the browser to their new deal page. So that's Adobe Wave.